here's what I've been up to lately. Well, here's one of my little Christmas gifts. I had a little. I can't open this one-handed. I had a little knife slash bottle opener combo that I had from my grandpa a long time ago, and it finally broke. So I got this for Christmas. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, one. It's a little Spyderco. Still a little teeny one. And it also has the bottle opener, which is pretty cool. This is the Clip It. I think it's the Clip It Spyderco, one of the Clip Its. I think they have a couple different ones, but that's pretty cool. But anyways, I got a little bit of Christmas money I wasn't expecting. So, you're going to say you could have thrown it on your credit card, but you know what? I had some ideas and I want to try them out. Getting into knife making, which is extremely fun. Granted, I haven't completed a fully functional knife yet, but I've been practicing and it's turning out pretty decent. So with the money I got from Christmas, I picked up all the equipment that I needed. It wasn't much. A lot of these guys are using anywhere between $500 and $2,000 belt sanders. Mine was $45, and it's working perfectly fine. I went to the local steel shop here and picked up a couple pieces of mild steel. This steel isn't good for knives, but it's steel, and it's good practice. I also picked up some angle iron and went to Menards and got some screws and bolts and stuff, and I made this little. First I tried on a little chunk, doing the edge here by hand, freehand, and it's really hard. And I'm a pretty, I don't know how to say it, artsy kind of person. I'm good with my hands. I can probably figure it out, but you know what? Why not make it perfect? So I made this little jig here. Got this angle iron, and I drilled some holes and actually tapped. I got a little tap, 1/4 inch thread tap. It was my first drill and tap I've ever did, and it's kind of fun. But anyways, I got this angle iron, some bolts, and this is kind of a practice knife, so I was testing out different holes and whatnot, but matched up the holes. These are for the different style knives I will be making. That's why there's so many holes. So you can actually bolt the blade to this angle iron. I got this idea off of another YouTuber. I had another idea in mind, and this one just looked way more practical and easier. So, see, you have say this is the belt on your belt sander right here. That's the belt. So you just go along, use your flat table, your tool table on your belt sander, and just go right to the side like that, and forgot a part. The reason for this, these two threaded, see, I might have to tap another couple holes right here, and right here will be a good spot because it's kind of interfering with some of my stuff. But anyways, I'll show you the gist of it. Let's see, need something flat. Use my laptop. Okay, these holes here that I tapped for threads, you just screw these two bolts in, and it'll actually give you an angle, however big of an angle you want. The angle I found out that I like the most is barely any threads are sticking out, and you get that perfect angle on the grinder to put a nice edge on it for you. This one I kind of was screwing around with, and it turned out pretty good, actually. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing these full flat grinds, but you know what? It looks really nice, kind of like, my Spyderco. It's got the full flat grind. I was going to do like a half grind because they say it's easier to do, but you know what? With my little jig that I made, this isn't too bad. So, I ordered some good steel, and let's see, I ordered some semi-exotic wood for handles. These are pretty cool. I figured they'd be, well, for the volume you get, it's kind of expensive, but I figured they'd be a lot more. These are like $3 a piece for the pair of these. Got some blood wood, leopard wood, that one's pretty cool. Got zebra wood, and then this Ebiara, whatever that is. It's pretty cool. And this one was actually $4 because apparently it's a pretty rare wood. This is bird's eye maple. I did a little research on it, and most commonly found where I live in the UP and parts of Canada. And I guess people around the world are after this wood, and it can get pretty pricey. This was $4. This is a 2 3/8 scales by 1.5 by 5 inches for $3. So you can only imagine, like, logging trucks full of it, I've read, can get up to like $700,000 for the truck. That's pretty crazy. But anyways, those will be my handles. And for any of you who don't know how that works, like, say this was a finished blank, you would take, let's just take this. I don't have my tripod with me, so you'll have to bear with me. You'll take these scales. Now I got 1/4 inch stainless rod that you cut, and you actually epoxy these on here like this. You drill the hole, well, you drill each one separately so you match up the holes perfect. You epoxy it together and you'll have 2 holes. Then you epoxy the rod in, and then you let it sit for however long. And then when it's fully cured, you use the belt sander or whatever tools you have to sand it to whatever shape you want. And the rods, the 2 stainless rods that are sticking out, you grind them down too, and it looks like a knife. It's pretty crazy. It's a lot. If you have even half the equipment you need, it's not as difficult as you would think to make a knife. The hardest part is getting this edge straight and making it look nice, which I'll tell you, I'm nowhere near perfect, but it's pretty hard, and I'm glad I'm be able to do it, and maybe in the near future make a little bit of money off of it. I don't expect much. A lot of these guys they'll use the S30V steel. Why can't it focus? Anyways, they're using S30V steel, and they're selling knives anywhere between $200 and $400. It's pretty crazy. But, yep, that's what I'm doing now, and my dog's barking, so thanks for watching.